Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Rico Live. We are here to chat up some more about what's going on in the news. I know that a lot of people out here on YouTube are doing the same thing that I'm doing, okay, and I'm doing the same thing that they are doing, but I try to put that aside and you know just say I do this because I actually feel like I have an opinion that I just want to put out there, and I don't really have friends. So it's like when I put this out here and I post my stuff on TikTok, people let me know whether they feel that way or they don't. And a lot of times people are like, "Well, wow, I feel this way too," or give me some type of inkling or confirmation that I ain't tripping so bad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is my fall time look. I normally don't have copper hair, but I love Keke Palmer's hair. So I said, you know what? I want copper hair. Anybody that know me know that I have a head full of hair. All right. My hair is under this lace front, but the lace is lacing. I do have on a lace front and I mean frontal or lace front. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I loved it. I found it at AliExpress or Alibaba, one of those, and I paid for it. And it's human hair, 100% human hair. I did my strand test, and it is 100% human hair. I didn't find any strands that turned out to be plastic, but I had it for 3 days, 4 days now, and I have been trying every day. Now, I did not try today yet, but I have been trying to try it every day to see. So, girls, if you want to go to Alibaba or AliExpress, I gotta remember which one. I'll put the link in the bio so that you guys can, grab this. It's probably gonna be a good 3 or 4 times wear, and then after that, it's gonna be done. But it's good for fall time. This is gonna be like my fall time look, and then we're gonna move on. But I'm gonna have this color for at least 4 years. So up until next September, next fall, I want to have this color because I just love it. Like Keke Palmer has really gotten me obsessed with this, and I know a lot of girls are, but it ain't trending so much that you see everybody with it. But it's coming. I feel like it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. And in due time, you'll see bitches walk around with copper hair everywhere. Anyway, let's get into this news. My child is wait. Baby. Yo. I can't never do a video. Yo. And that be the problem. Having a kid, that be the problem. Try to make sense of it all. Just try to make sense of it all. We're gonna talk about a few things. Let's get started. First thing I want to talk about, and I know I talked about this in my previous video, I want to talk about Keke Wyatt and her son. Now I know that if I'm not mistaken, Keke Wyatt did come out today and issue an apology, something along the lines of, that she's imperfect and that, she prays that people pray for her, pray for me. I'm not perfect. What I said, what I did, I didn't mean something along those lines. And yes, people are do an apology when you do them wrong. People are also um, should be compelled to apologize when they do something wrong. Okay, but it doesn't always mean that it's going to heal the wound, heal the sore, or heal the open wound. It doesn't always mean that, and it's so unfortunate. It's even harder to just get over something like that when it's your own mother. And I'm sure a lot of people in the gay community have experienced their parent saying something just way just some crazy junk. My mama has said some really crazy mess to me before that really had me like, oh really, you know what I'm saying? So I can 100% understand if he still shows some hurt behind the comments that his mother made. Now, Jay and I, or me by myself, I don't quite remember if it was me alone or if it was both of us. But we reviewed Kiki's show on WeTV at the time that it was premiering, and we love Kiki to death. A lot of gay men love Keke Wyatt. But the thing is, she showed us a different side of her that caused us to have to give commentary that was very commentary that might not have made her happy, because Kiki don't care what she say. All right. Kiki really don't care what she says. And we might have said some commentary that she didn't like, but we reviewed every episode. If you go to Church Rebel TV, the name of this channel, and Keke Wyatt, Rebel TV Keke Wyatt, you'll see our review, our reaction video of every episode. I believe we did every episode of the season. And there were moments where Keke Wyatt's mom was saying some things that was just like, okay, ma'am, do you hear yourself right now? Sometimes I just feel like adults truly, and I get it, because Funky Donnie was like that, and I can be a little bit, but I think for the most part, I'm not gonna argue with a child. You are a child to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally gonna walk away now. If it's too much, and it depends on the scenario and how it's going. But for the most part, there's really not much of a scenario where I'm going to go head for head with a damn child, because no matter what, even if the child feels like they have the upper hand, I know that I'm grown. So you can feel that way all day. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of life to live. Let me move on and go on, because it's so much bigger shit in front of me. I don't have time now. That doesn't take away from the fact that gay boys can be very disrespectful. Girls too. But we talking about gay boys, gay men growing up, whether in the closet or out of the closet. Boys tend to try their mama, and especially gay boys. And it don't just be because of that. A lot of our stories is because our mother was being spiteful, doing things out of spite. There were days that were good, but then there were a lot of days, or some days, that were, her being spiteful, her being angry, can't stand my switch, can't stand the way I walk, can't stand the way I hold my hand curved, or the way I talk. I talk too much like a sissy. It's irritating her. The way I do this, it's just, that will make you grow a rebellion. Okay. When you're constantly being gotten on for something that you feel is natural and normal, because it's coming natural and normal for you. It's not something that you are trying to do. You trying to be a girl. No, the fuck I'm not. This is naturally me. I was naturally born this way, that I'm just feminine. So many of you know that you have a cousin, whether it's girl or boy, who grew up one sex but acted like the other one. There's a girl that just from birth been acting like a boy. You can think of some violation maybe, but from birth been acting like a boy. A boy from birth, since they were little, since you can remember, they've been acting like a little girl. There's been something there, like, you're gonna be gay when you grow up. So what do you guys say about that? People are actually born this way. And it doesn't always have something to do with what's going on in their life, or what happened to you, the reason why you like that. That doesn't always mean that. And a teacher did me like that before. But here's what Keke Wyatt said. Keke Wyatt speaks after her son alleged that she told him he was diagnosed with cancer as karma for his sexuality and exploited him. Says she's not homophobic. Every day is not sunshine. I'll publicly address this one time only. I love my son and I love all of my children. I love all people. Anyone who truly knows me understands there is not a homophobic bone in my body. Like any parent, every day is not sunshine, but my love for my children never changes. I kindly ask that you respect our family, keep us in your prayers, and allow us the privacy to move forward in peace. Love y'all, Keke. So Keke does have gay brothers. Okay, I think Keke has two gay brothers, blood brothers, who damn near look like her twin, Kiever West, and I can't remember the other one name, but they're both openly gay. And that's another thing. When you have gay running in your family and it keeps happening generation after generation, or some generation skip and then there's another gay person, please understand it is hereditary. It is hereditary. It is in the DNA, just like cancer is. That you are born with this. You are born with it. You can't help that you're born liking dick and you're a boy. You cannot help it. And that's not for everybody. That's for majority of labiquita men, labiquita women, and labiquita they and thems, honey. But this is what he had.
Announce your diagnosis for personal gain.
She exploited me for personal gain, exploited my health, my cancer diagnosis for personal gain, all while letting me know that this disease that I have is karma for my sexual choice. And Keke is saying that she's not perfect. She gets angry. She's not perfect. And she loves all of her children. Carlissa is commenting, and she should shut the fuck up. I haven't even read it. But she should really shut the fuck up because she's not a good parent so far. From what she has portrayed online and what her kids have said, she ain't. Listen, you worse than Keke. Translation: he ain't get what he wants, so he going to play victim and try to force the fans against her. Love how she took the high road, because I would have dragged his LGBT auntie. No offense. And nobody liked your shit in 5 hours, bitch. Nobody liked your shit in 5 hours. You have not one single like in 5 hours. Okay. So you tell me what that says. Nobody agrees with you. You shut the fuck up. You have no room to be talking about nobody's parenting, whether good or bad. You just be quiet. Okay. Because you need to get it together. Take notes and zip your lips. All right. And that's for Carlissa and anybody else who wear a shoe and it fits. But I just think that it's going to be a hard thing for this boy to move on in life, knowing that his mama made a comment like this. And that's hurtful. That's very hurtful. And I don't know if Keke really understands the gravity of what she might have caused on him by making that comment, even if she has said, I'm sorry. It is a very deep thing when your mother says something that and like I said in my last video, playing on my intelligence or playing on my insecurities, knowing that we come from a churchy background, knowing that I love the Lord. Now you tell me that, my cancer is karma for what I chose. So now I'm sitting here questioning God, trying to figure out if this is really what happened to me. And is it because of the lifestyle that I chose? That's like playing on someone's insecurity, playing on someone's intelligence, playing on what someone already feels or knows. You know what I'm saying? It's real messed up. And Keke got to know that. She could say sorry 101 times, but if he doesn't get over it, she got to figure something else out, whether that be move on or whether that be do something to prove to him that she's sorry. And that means watch your fucking mouth. Every time y'all get into it, you control yourself, because what you would hate to do is wound him even more and have to come back and apologize, because I can guarantee you what you say to him hurts him more than what he says to you. Why? Because you have lived more life than him and you are more grown than him. You're more mature than him. You know the Lord deeper than he does. And you know that, Keke. Anyway, Keke can't be mean. Go and watch our review of the show. If you can't find the show and you don't want to watch the show, if you want to watch the show and then go to our review and watch it all together, then go do that. That'll be awesome. All right. And make sure you hit that thumbs up, hit that bell, and hit that subscribe button. All right. Let's move on to the next thing.